fast, fair. Fox Toledo News. First at 10 starts right now.
First at 10. The latest problem with an Ohio execution has the state looking at other options.
The system that's used is very complex, and there are a lot of things that can go wrong, and we've seen that.
Yes, we have. Ohio is now considering making changes in the way executioners administer lethal drugs to inmates. This all stems from a failed execution last month. Fox Toledo's Heather Miller spoke with a local attorney about the situation. She's live to give us his take.
Well, an alternate the state's prison department is looking at for executions is possibly injecting drugs into inmates' bone marrow or muscles. In the meantime, 2 more executions are on hold at least until next month while the lethal injection process is examined and a federal court takes up the issue, just as one local attorney says it should be.
That if there's going to be a death penalty, then I hate to say that it should be humane, but as humane as it possibly can be. People should not suffer and die a torturous death as a result of the process of the death penalty.
Toledo attorney Alan Konop makes no secret of his opinion of the death penalty, and he says the debate in the state is long overdue. Today, the Ohio Department of Rehabilitation and Corrections says it's looking at other ways to administer a lethal dose of drugs to inmates. But Konop says that is not the answer.
I think the big problem isn't so much the options as the fact that registered nurses and doctors are not allowed to participate. And the process is a rather complex process that needs very highly skilled and trained professionals.
The Hippocratic oath taken by doctors prevents them from taking part. Last month, Ramel Broom couldn't be executed because a suitable vein couldn't be found by the execution team. It's reminiscent of the 2006 execution of Toledo and Joseph Clark. His execution had to be stopped and restarted sometime later after the vein the lethal dose of drugs was being delivered to collapsed. Konop now represents his family in a civil lawsuit seeking an undetermined amount of monetary damages.
But the primary reason that the family filed the lawsuit was to get some changes made, and they still hope and pray that those changes will be made.
As for that civil suit, a trial date has not yet been set. However, a pretrial is set for next week. Reporting live tonight, Heather Miller, Fox Toledo News, First at 10.